Hello, everyone. We are live for our Friday posted party catch up. I hope you guys are doing great. Are you still letting people in? Yes, I am. So you can go to magriet.co/posted party. Make sure that you also join the group. Hello, everyone. I'm loving all your posts in the group. Well done. It is really the best thing you can do right now is to claim your space in this online world. If we are looking at what is coming, and it's going to be just more and more online people. Um, you know the online world is just going to grow and grow, and the sooner you can go out there and build a personal brand. So this is actually what I want to talk to you about today, is building a personal brand. Remember, it is Friday. It's Friday Fun Day for all Friday family. So for today's post, you have to post something light-hearted or something fun, so you can go actually and have a look at my reel that I did today. It's a reel that you can copy. It's a trending sound right now on reels. And if you use trending sounds on reels, um, the algorithm really loves that. So go and have a look at what I did with my reel. So the whole idea is that is just a voiceover from Lady Gaga. And what you do is you use the sound, and behind it, you can put any video or any visuals of you in your business, just showing how proud you are of your business. So that was my post for Friday. So I see we've got a hello from PE. Okay, guys, so I want to talk to you about your personal brand and the importance of building a personal brand online. Um, you need to, if you think of the online space, there are a lot of people there. There are a lot of businesses. You cannot compete only on price and on how good you are. We want to get you out of that bracket, always competing on price, always cutting prices. What you need to do is you need to build an authority in your industry. That means that you need to somehow raise yourself above the rest of the people in your industry. So I want you to think, how can you become the go-to person in your industry? If someone thinks social media, they have to think of me. If someone thinks, dentist, doctor, beautician, whatever you do, they have to think of you. So the only way you can do that is by building a personal brand. And a personal brand is the one thing that's going to make you stand out from the rest, because you are unique and you already have everything inside of you to build an amazing personal brand. You either just don't know it yet, or you haven't figured out exactly what makes you special compared to everyone else. So that is why it's so important. You need to find your uniqueness. So it's just important to know that a brand is not only your logo and the colors and the fonts, though those are just visual elements. So if you are thinking of your personal brand, we can break it down. I've got the 3 W's of a personal brand. Number one is the who. You are totally unique, and your uniqueness is valuable to the market. So that is super important, to go and find out what makes you unique. Who you are is not just limited to your name or where you come from, or what it's got everything. What you like, what you find funny. Maybe you are funny, maybe you've got a cat or a dog. All of those things is important to incorporate into your brand, because it just makes you so much more interesting. It makes you stand out. Your backstory is what you need to go. That is full of gold. If you go back, if you think of your journey, the road you walked to get there. If I think of my journey, I had to fire my boss because I was so unhappy. So everything of that, there's little gold nuggets that you can make part of your who. um, the important things of finding that who is, that is what's going to relate to others in the market. So that is what's going, because we need that emotion. Remember, people are emotional beings. We're not just like, like bricks and stones, hard and cold. We are emotional and we want to connect with others emotionally. Okay, then secondly, so we've got the who, you are unique. Tell me in the comments, I am unique. I'm going to find my uniqueness. I'm going to share it with the world because that is what makes me different. That is what's going to make me claim my space in this online world. Secondly, okay, so what you do is much more important than just your day job. And people often say, I don't know what to post. But think about what you do. It's not just doing what you're doing, it's maybe behind the scenes, how you prepare, how you get ready. Just earlier today, I made a quick video of behind the scenes. Actually, we should actually take a video right now as well. So I'm going to give my phone to Michaela, and she's actually just going to stand here and take a video of me doing a live, because that is part of what you do, not just, selling to people. It's how you get into that, how you get ready. It's even how you look after yourself. Okay, so that's point number 2. We've got the who, you are unique. We've got the what. What does it entail? Your complete job, behind the scenes, how you do things. Also, why you are in this business. But that is point number 3. Why you do what you do is very, very important. And that is, your passion, and sharing about your why is so important. So we find fulfillment in creating an impact, a shift and improvement, offering a solution to even seeing the transformation in clients. So for me, my why, standing here in front of all of you, telling you these things and teaching you, to me that's very fulfilling. So I love doing that. Oftentimes people ask me, Margriet, why'd you give away all your information for free? Because that is absolutely my passion. I love seeing how people transform. When I can just ignite that little spark, I can just show them, you've got an amazing product. And I quickly want to tell you about Michelle. So Michelle is my dear friend and entrepreneur, businesswoman. But in 2019, she came to me and she was really like hard up. She said they on a farm. So I know her from Vicksburg, from the Eastern Free State. And she was really, she said they're going to lose the farm because it was so dry. And we just there and then decided she's going to start a business. And the amazing thing for me, I just spoke to her this week again. That's why I'm thinking about her. We sat and we planned everything. And then I showed her how she must go out there on video. I said to her, come on, it's time that you take a video, because she's got an amazing product. And since then, her business has grown and grown and grown. It is just phenomenal. She called me the other day driving back from Pretoria. And the only thing I had to do was to light her fire, because she already had everything in her. And this is what I started this class with, telling you that you right there where you are, have got everything inside of you to create an amazing brand, an amazing presence online, a presence that will attract people, because you are you. That's the amazing thing. The biggest challenge of this online world is thinking that we have to be like everything else, and also thinking that we got to have everything figured out. You don't have to have it figured out. So importantly, what I want you to go and do now is to think of one thing that makes you unique. One thing. You don't have to go and figure out your entire brand story. Just think of one thing and start playing with that. Start bringing that into your post. Start telling that story. And then before long, you will see how your brand just starts falling in place. Like if you look back 5 years from now, you will see how it evolved in something totally different than you. The amazing thing about the personal brand, even though it's you, it gets a life of its own, and people buy into that, and they absolutely fall in love with that, and they want to know more. And that is how we use social media to sell more products. And a lot of people don't get this, guys. They're like, no, but I have to sell on social media. No, you have to connect on social media. You have to inspire. You have to educate. The back end you will always have clients if you do this, always. Because in the front end, you build your personal brand. Then people want to work with you because number one, you stand out from the rest. I was just looking in one of these Facebook groups. It was the Somerset community group. And I just wanted to sort of get an example of the fact that people want to, sorry, just this Christie hier vrou. Sorry, it's just my daughter's teacher calling. Then we have to answer. Antwoord, Lovey. Okay. Sure. She's in grade 1, guys. Shame, to teacher. But anyway, so I was just scrolling in this WhatsApp group and I was looking for, just what's going on there. I mean, the Facebook group, and someone said, who's the best electrician in town? And I just realized once again, people want to do business with people that they can trust. How do we trust people? Is if other people tell you that person is the best. Secondly, people want to do business with people who are perceived as being the best in the industry. How are you going to be perceived as being the best? Not by not showing up. Yes, you got to have a good product and service. That is the bottom line. But what else can you do? What more can you do? You have to build authority in your industry. You got to stand out. Oh my goodness. I see all the comments. Let's quickly look at that. Okay, I think what you are doing is amazing. It just speaks volumes about who you are and what your brand is all about. Thank you so much. But I really want for you guys to look at this and say, okay, but it's possible. You know what? I used to be extremely shy, extremely. I'm actually an introvert. No one wants to believe me. But I used to be really, really shy. I am one of 6 children. Okay, I'm fourth in line. So it was always very hard to find a spot to speak. And my sisters were all older, and I would just start crying if I had to speak. I was really scared of speaking in front of people. But then I got this epiphany moment. I once read in a book, confidence is not something that you're born with. It's actually something that you can acquire. And that was like, oh my goodness, I always thought people who are confident, people who can speak to a lot of people, they were just born like that. That's just a gift they have that I don't have. And I realized then it isn't. And then I started studying the subject of how can I show up for myself? How can I tell the world what's inside of me? What's my message? And I learned that it is possible for every single person. You only got to say, okay, I'm ready to try it. I actually want to claim my space. I mean, I want to be able to share my message. And the amazing thing is the impact it makes. And that is possible for every single one of you, no matter how shy you are, no matter how afraid you are of what people will think of your opinion. Your message, your opinion, your story is there for a reason, and it's there to impact other people. Okay, I'm terrified to be judged and attacked by public comment. You know what's the amazing thing? Number one, when you start posting, in the beginning, not that many people see your post anyway. So I know it's a big fear because we always feel like, oh, we're going to put it out there and what are people going to say? Well, in the beginning, people don't really mind because they sort of don't, people just are so in their own heads, they don't really care what you do. When you start doing it consistently, when you've got your message and you do it consistently, eventually people will like, Oh, okay. I hear that women always talking about social media. Oh, it starts making sense. But the first 20 posts that I did, no one noticed, you know? So, and then when you do that posting consistently, you start learning to do it. You start finding your voice. So it is terrifying in the beginning, but you just got to start. The sooner you start, the sooner you're going to go over that. It's almost like going into cold water. You just go in. I mean, it is cold. But once you're in, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I haven't swum my whole life in the sea because our sea is quite cold. Because if I'm just in and I'm used to it, then it's not that hard. And it's very much the same. Um, okay, this is so interesting. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so let's quickly wrap it all up. You all are part of the Post-it Party. Remember to please go and register for my masterclass. It's magriet.co/masterclass. It's 3 live sessions where I'm actually going to teach you amazing content. It's going to be an hour long. I really want all of you to be there. I'm also going to announce the winners of the Post-it Party. I'm so proud of you guys. You are doing great. Remember, no one can speak the words inside of you. Only you can. No one can speak the words that's inside of you. And I know you all have got a passion, a reason. Why are you doing what you are doing? Or maybe you want to change the direction that you're in, but you've always just been too scared. So I really want to just start to give you this idea that maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. I mean, how would your life be if you could go onto social media confidently, share your message with the world? You know, you're already making an impact with your product, with your service, with who you are. Imagine the impact you can make if you just go out there and, in spite of your fear, okay, so to be courageous, courage isn't the lack of fear, it's acting in spite of the fear. And that is what inspires people. And it is to understand that yes, it's fine to fail. It's fine to fail. And if you don't want to fail, you should just not do anything at all, because life is all about failure. And this is a new world we are living in, and it's those failures that builds the basis and the foundation blocks. That is what teaches us. Okay, guys, so we spoke about your brand building and how important it is to build a personal brand online right now, to stand out from your competitors, to become the go-to person in your industry. You don't want to compete on price, and that you want to attract followers. If you always have to compete on price, you're still chasing. If you still feel you're chasing, it means like you haven't positioned yourself as the authority in the industry to start attracting. We want to attract people. Okay, and then I said the 3 W's of personal branding is the who you are, your total uniqueness, and that's got value. And who you are is not just limited to your name, but it's everything, you know, the animals you love, your interest, your likes, and you want to bring that in because that makes you interesting and telling that story. Number 2, what you do is much more than your job. Like you saw, I'm going live now. We took some behind the scene footage and we're going to post it now. And then number 3, your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Because if you can truly learn to communicate your why, that inspires people. And then I also said, go and have a look at the reel I made. You can all make that. It's so easy. I explained in my stories. You literally go to the reel. In the left-hand side, you go to the little music icon. You click on that. You say, use this sound. That sound is only 9 minutes long, and that sound 9 seconds. And that sound, you add any video that's kind of behind the scenes showing off what you're doing, because it's just a video of saying, you know what? This is me, and I'm really proud of that. So, guys, with that, thank you so much for showing up. Remember to go and register for the masterclass where it's the after party. And well done. Congratulations on doing what you're doing on posting. So today is Friday Fun Day or family, and keep on sharing in the group. Keep on encouraging others. You know what? You sharing in the group that I did this and I'm so happy. It encourages another person to go and share in the group. And if we can encourage other people, you know, the impact we are making is not just on them, but it's on the people they are making an impact as well. So I want you guys to, in the group, encourage each other to share, to go and tell your story online, to really decide to claim your space. Okay, guys, that is awesome. Thank you. Yes, totally. I'm just quickly going to go through here. After posting my first reel showing my face, my heart was pounding, but I got great feedback and it immediately motivated. That's how it works. You just got to do it. Art, art, art. Amazing. Thanks. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Is there other comments? Just go for it. Heidi is saying, just go for it in your own unique way. Okay. Janet is asking about hashtags. Don't worry about hashtags now. That's not relevant. It will become relevant later. What is relevant right now is finding your unique message and really learning how to communicate that. We will get to hashtags. I will tell you that. But for now, your homework is really to figure out what makes you unique and how you can communicate that. Okay, guys, this is awesome. Don't let fear hold you back. No, no, no. Thank you. Tell your story. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great. Let's see. Great, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I am just so inspired to see how you guys are taking action, and I will see you again on Monday. M Studio is saying, thank you. Okay, so I see here Robin Williamson. We haven't as yet finalized our finer details around the business brand, but posting has been getting rid of that anxiety to post. The thing is, you don't have to have it figured out yet. You don't have to, because as you post, you start to clarify that message as you put it out in the world, and you get feedback, and you sort of feel you grow with it. So you don't have it figured out yet. So you're doing it great. That's the perfect way. Just start where you are. Don't wait until you're at a certain place to start. Start now, start today, even if it feels like you've got nothing ready. Just go out there and start and use the guidelines I gave you. Okay. Great, guys. Thanks so much. See you on Monday.